Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to EU4 Westphalia with Westphalia. So, ignore the war versus Sardinia. I've just realised as well, quite humorously, we have a deadlock. Castile can't siege Caligari. Sicily can't siege Avellino. So, between the two of them, the war's kind of at a neutral point here. Come on Castile, use your boats. As for us, I recently took Neubrandenburg and Uckermark. And then just last episode was more just sort of like a housekeeping episode, as it were, I guess. Building buildings, realising I'm too far over my gov cap, integrating Transylvania, so my big reliable vassal is gone. And yeah, everything's looking good in the books. I've got a whole bunch of courthouses building. I swapped over the tiers just because I've finished with reducing my inflation for the meantime. I can put it back on later. But for now, we'll have 10, 11, 12 and 13 to go. And then we can have infinite or, you know, completely usable gov reform progress on increasing gov cap. I'm not too fussed. There's plenty of time as yet. Italy becoming super strong, by the way. They're going to take more of a chunk here, meaning that for me to gain the lands that I want, I'm going to have to put a beat down into the other big green blob. Because this big green blob that starts the game is turning into a really small green blob actually. And is being replaced by different shades of sewer green. Persia and Italy just collapsing in on them. Meanwhile, how does the rest of it look? Zhou actually got Hokkaido, or you know, the majority of it. So Zhou are here in their mainland. They got a little bit of stuff from Orotoni, and then they took Hokkaido, and then clearly they had this land that got absolutely collapsed in on from Russia. So they're just in bits. Right. I now have Ansbach done, leaving me with one vassal left to integrate. Also, I can't disband these units because they're next to other people's rebels. That's kind of funny. So let's bring you out to here, get rid of those. I'd rather just sort out via my templates to make units now. I also have mentioned that I have no universities. Let's try to fix that issue. Oh, sorry. Okay, I said I had no universities. I have two. I have two. I mean, one of them was surely inherited, but we can gloss over the minor details. Everywhere should have a university by the time I'm done. And yes, I apologise for the fact that it persists to be border gore. I really do have the intentions to fix that. So when the Bohemian truce is over, I'll declare the war on Bohemia before they get in the coalition. Take probably the rest of their land actually, quite honestly. But let's improve with allies a little. Sweden forms Scandinavia. Let's see here. The maximum absolutism and the absolutism will start being good. Lots of infantry infantry combat ability. Decent amount of manpower. Goods produced is good. I mean, the Scandinavian stuff is just strong these days. It used to be a fairly useless form of war, but after Lions of the North, of course, it just became so strong. Let's have the mission be Aachen's manpower. I will summon the Diet Call to get rid of the mission if possible. If not, I'll just dev it, but I kind of need the dev right now. The sword mana right now, sorry. And you've stopped drilling. Remember when I said I needed the sword mana? Yeah, apparently I needed the sword mana for my armies, not for the techs. There are 4 ideas left in quantity, and then I'm done. With Tech 19 on the horizon. That should be worthwhile grabbing next. Lose 10 devotion every time. Holy heck, is devotion just like the free option? Also, wow. Castile are summoning up enough units around here to actually take on Sicily and take their land back. So now, please, can you put more units on here? They can take Arborea, to be fair. It's their capital and they've got it sieged, so they should be able to just grab it. Let's move the needle a little bit here. This becomes template name, and this can too. And then, yeah. More units into the army, more units can drill. And again, I still want this 30k to live around here. Or, because everywhere's no longer rebelling, maybe it's worth it to come over to deal with the Stettiner separatists that are coming up. I've just thought about that. I saw the number say 70% and went, wow. What's the other separatists doing over here? Not a whole lot. Wallachian separatists are going to rise up in 20 years' time from having 2 unrest. No, I don't think they will. The discontent is from Commonwealth. I won't be able to stop that for the rest of the game. So non-accepted culture, I could culture convert after the separatism goes away, but separatism causing +11. That will be reduced. Also, the Knights are back. Good for you. Italian conquest of Surrem. Yeah, they're just re-allied with Italy. Nothing changes for the Knights. Clearly. So yeah, the national supply limit modifier is awesome. So maybe I should get that before. You know what? Let's grab the supply limit. I want to lose less men on these drilling stacks. Maybe I should split each stack in 2 parts. Just maybe. There's a couple provinces with really decent supply. 64, 65. I've already shown that in the economic... in the geographical map mode, there's a button that says supply limit. And as you can see, there is no current province that could actually house everything without taking attrition. Okay. No worries. Antwerp is pretty much the best of them. And yes, Constantinople's basically the same. So I could make a... when I make a 3rd army, I'll probably house it in Constantinople to drill. And I will make a 3rd army. It's just a matter of when, not if. And let's see here. Workshops are looking rather bad. Churches are looking somewhat... a couple of them are okay. Everything down to the 0.16 would be acceptable for me. 3 leagues left the coalition. If there's a minor that's worth taking leaves the coalition, I might just fight them. Or I could just fight Austria-Hungary. Denmark, Commonwealth, Augsburg, Mainz, Aragon. Nah, let's also Denmark? Oh, you're up here. And that is it. Even Orkney is under Great Britain's control, so Denmark are an OPM. Oh no, they're not even here, are they? I just remembered. Denmark are over here. It's their capital. That's right. They're not an OPM, I take it back, sorry. But you know, they're good as damn at an OPM. Let's be real. Dissemination of the coffee plant. Unlucky West Indies. I believe that one's the reduction of cost of coffee. Sardinia is pieced up with Savoy. It's not needed. Castile, you moved units off the province, allowing Sardinia to recapture their own capital, and you're still not getting their port. You made the situation worse for yourself. That gives real congratulations, you played yourself vibes. Scandinavia, you do not need to call me into this. You are literally fighting Gotland. Get out of here. Gotland probably don't have any allies either. No. I mean, it did say it on the other screen, so I should have been more aware for that. Scandinavian reconquest of Gotland. Are you going to take units over there in Scandinavia? You've got some cogs. You could load up some boys on some ships. Get them to fight Gotland. Even if you do it 12 at a time. You send 12 over. If they fail, you put them back. Send another 12 over. Put it back. You can just chip them down. You know that, right? Scandinavia, you can chip them down. Dithmarschen, France, Brandenburg, Constance, and Rügen. I must not forget about Rügen, actually. What the hell is this? In the evening, a great storm and bad weather rose from the southwest out to the sea. Blah blah blah. Father, I feel water dripping on my face. Here, have a whole bunch of problems with Schleswig and Dithmarschen. Luckily, I have one out of the two. Dithmarschen has the other one. Of course. Commonwealth joined the coalition. No shit. I'm not surprised by that in any sense. And how much of the Balkans is Italy actually going to take? The short answer is probably quite a lot. Isn't it? Also, although this will chip into my absolutism already, let's take the land rights. So now I'm back up to GovCap. And now I'm far less over the odds. That'll be actually quite handy. That might have actually been part of a reasoning for a few bits. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean reconquest on Transylvania? I never had this province to begin with anyway, right? It just said that I had the thing. Unless I did have this province. Hold on, what's going on? What's province history? Oh, Ottomans, Transylvania. Oh, occupied by Westphalia. Occupied by the Ottomans. Stop being a core of the... Oh, liberated. So, yeah. It never was mine. It just got released and guaranteed. Italy will release the guarantee, I'm sure. Then I can fight them. Transylvania is not Italy. I will have to fight Italy, but that's just down the line. And that's Bremen gone. So now the strong duchies and integration policies go away. Immediately adding into my max absolutism, and I didn't have to worry about using the buttons to kick it out. So, whole bunch of win right there. So I think what I'd like to do is I'm actually going to peace out from Sardinia. I don't need that war. That war's not doing anyone any good. Definitely not Castile, who just still don't know how to send units on boats. Speaking of people that don't know how to send units on boats, how's Scandinavia getting on? Well, wouldn't it surprise you to learn that they still haven't gone over to Gotland? Yeah. That's neat. Anyway, I'm still ignoring my in debt to the burger stuff. Let's grab... Any other good manufactories yet? Nope. I will build more soldiers' households later, but I do want to try and focus on income for now. Let's go down to, say, Pressburg. Let's grab 3 more workshops here, because they're slightly better. Grab a couple universities. I will continue to add to the universities, of course, over time. Truce with Bohemia has ended. I did not watch the thing properly. I will call Saxony in. Let's go for Berlin. I should have thought about that. And now I'll probably also take people such as Goslar and Saxony during this war, potentially. But again, we'll see. This should win because I have the troop count. There we go. Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute here. They're trying to siege me in Opel. I can't be having that. They're trying to siege me in a lot of places, to be fair. But the Bohemian siege is the one I can't let go. So let's defeat Saxony. Then move through to Opel. Despite lower morale, I should still win. And they still manage to siege it. Also, yeah, okay. That's actually kind of comically bad here. Please don't come and chase me. Hold on. Okay, I got a stack wipe. That gave me back morale. That's actually well that's actually well compensated on my end. I was dreading the whatchamacallit, the stack wipe, but that's actually not a question now. Let's go to Berlin, and yes, the mercs will continue to do absolutely nothing. They're literally just waiting for the Stettin separatists. I don't begrudge it. The other units are the ones that need to do the actual attacking here. Okay, good. For a second there I thought I actually forgot to... because earlier I muted the music for a bit. I thought I forgot to unmute. But no, I didn't forget. Right, Tech 19 is the plan here. I took one extra idea than what I should have done anyway. And also... no, I quite like the ones I've still got on. Bohemia have defensive. Yeah. A little annoying. A little to a lot annoying, quite honestly. Once this unit's finished sieging Berlin, I'm going to go down and deal with more. But luckily Scandinavia's dealing with the Austrian Condottieri. Austria, like, stay out of it, mate. You don't need to be in this. You don't need to be in this battle. This is a war between me and Bohemia. Which I thought you hated anyway, so why you're giving out units beyond me. Yeah, they still hate Bohemia, but clearly they just hate me more. There's your separatists. There's your separatists, but where's my secondary guys? Oh, we're still sieging Berlin. I thought that I'd already finished it. Don't mind me. So now that I've beaten the separatists, let's move and start helping the Scandinavians. Do you know they put barcodes on all of their ships? It's so that they can Scandinavian. Right, Berlin sieged. Let's grab... what's in this war that I need to sort out? Constance, Saxony, Thuringia, etc, etc, etc. Let's go Wittenberg then, for real this time. Not just fake going for them. Olomouc is mine. Good job. I think Goslar's units are gone, right? Yeah, I can just peace out Goslar soon. Or now, actually. Down goes Goslar. Who are the electors right now? Brandenburg is not in this war. I'm an elector. Saxony is in this war. Augsburg aren't in this war. Nor are Württemberg, so yeah, I could get nowhere near collapsing the empire right now. That's fine. Like I say, I'll probably just end up annexing it all, but as piecemeal. So it's not that big of an issue. Let's get some more diplomats in and around on neighbouring countries, I think. Yeah, that will do. So if I try to fight Transylvania, they will be defended by Italy because of the trade league thing now, rather than the other thing. So maybe I could... Oh, actually I couldn't diplo-vassalize. I have cause... I'll have to give them back everything I previously integrated to be able to then diplo-vassalize them. Which itself would probably give them too much economic base comparison. Funnily enough. We lost? Oh, Scandinavia, you crumpled, mate. I actually wasn't expecting you to crumple. I thought we held. Oh well. Send in the troops. If only I had an 80k stack ready in around and ready to strike. That would be neat. I'm just gonna push in here. However, they decided to move away because they thought I'm too big and scary. Wonderful stuff. Oh, why did you let the knights back in, man? They're just gonna raid coasts. What's the point in bringing back roads? And they're Catholic. Ugh. Man. I suppose that proves me right though for saying that Catholicism's pretty much gone. I suppose I did it to myself. Also, what the hell? They managed to occupy the siege during the battle. Is that really what I just saw? That's a little strange, to be honest. I kind of question the method. It probably just did everything at the same time, but they actually did get it before the battle started. I'm not gonna say any further then. So they're back in Cologne. That's okay. I have Wittenberg. Let's go and deal with Cologne. Hey, get off my ex-capital. Also, how dare you usurp my progression on the trade depot there. Right, I've got back Erfurt, thank you. So let's now send this to Rothenburg. I should start piecing out some minor nations that I don't intend on taking right away. Castile would join me in this war again, but I don't want them to be here. Me and Scandinavia together have got this in the bag. I'm not concerned. So I'm currently 2000 dev. Not amazing, but not bad, to be honest. I'm not going for a super blob world conquest campaign or anything funny like that, so that's not that much of a concern in that sense. Also, let's take out a couple more corruption loans. Start paying down the burger loans, honestly. No, you can't fool me. I need Tech 19. And then we'll siege back Oppeln. Also, Ottomans, if you could keep your Bulgarian separatists in your Bulgarian lands, that would be most appreciated. I don't feel the desire to deal with it. Let's have a take on the Bohemians. Try and get them off that fort. So, in all people in Europe, either you're allied to me, you're too far away for me to matter, or you're in my coalition. Nice. Thuringia? I actually will take Württemberg now. I'm going to take Bohemia anyway, so let's just start working on some coring earlier. And are they coming to take me on in Krakow? No, they're just moving away. I should be able to beat the Bohemians here. I'm currently at war with Saxony, who owned Wittenberg, of course. Also, what? They actually did beat me. Because they received the, okay, the Austrians force marched their way through by the looks of it. So they were getting support, I was just being blind. It's okay, no worries. Very close to Tech 19. That's why Bohemia won. Similar numbers, but they had a higher tech, and then they got reinforced. Okay, this is why I don't like fighting at tech deficits. They've got the extra tactics, and combat width helps. Oh no, that's supply limit. Oh, that's supply limit. I'm going to be able to keep a lot of my armies on the go then. Right, let's fight you in Krakow. You beat me last time. Let's see how you get on this time. I think you might find a different outcome here. One of my generals is gone. But it's the one that's moving, luckily. If it was the one that was just attacking, that would have been frustrating. I probably still would have won, but it would have just been a case of, that could have been done better. So now, who's left in this war? Saxony, of course, which is why I can't currently call Wittenberg. Can I take Saxony? Not really. I was about to say, can I take all of Saxony's land as well? But this will do. I'll just take Dresden. Take a little bit of money. Now I can call the two. Bear in mind that they're all Protestants, so there's like no real unrest caused by... Or actually, more to the point, I'd have to get missionaries to fix the religious unrest. There's just unrest from occupying the provinces though. That of course is going to persist. And Scandinavia still cannot beat Gotland. I swear this isn't the first war of the campaign that Sweden specifically have tried to take Gotland. I know I had a previous war against Scotland, but I can't remember whether that was Sweden or whether that was Commonwealth. Because the name change, it won't say Scandinavian Second Reconquest, it would just say Scandinavian Reconquest, because the other one was previously under the Swedish name. So, either way. Also, I think I'd take North Bohemia over South Bohemia to begin with. Northern Germany can be consolidated before South Germany. And I will not click the new unit button properly. Let's grab the... Okay, what's going on here? Let's remove court positions. I want to try and leave vehicles so that I can complete this base manpower mission as well. So what would Bohemia do if I asked for this? Okay, that's 84% aggressive expansion. I can sit in this war for a little while here, earn back the admin power, and damn it, Ottomans, you did give me your Bulgarian separatists, you suck. Also, I just noticed that the Italians also took down here. So they took back Crete. They did not take back Negroponte. They did not take back... Oh, they did take back Naxos. But yeah, Jotman still own... Well, it's currently called Egrabos, but it starts as Negroponte under the Venetian territory. And let's see here. Let's remove this. Manpower and true brave provinces plus 15%. No? I think I'm going to take this. Or do I take the morale? It's one of these two, probably. I quite like Field Priests and Soldiers' Prayer Books. Ah, there's too many good ones. There are too many good ones. I can consider all the policies properly later. Because, like, I'm going to want all of them. Or, you know, all my slots filled. Oh, I've just noticed the time. Let's just quickly wrap up this... I say wrap up this peace deal. I don't think I'm going to wrap up the peace deal, actually. Because I want to wait in the war to get some extra admin power. And to wait for the coring to be done. So let's just piece this out. Nice. Wait for the 2nd of February. Just, I don't know. I've noticed I end a lot of episodes at the beginning of months. Sometimes it's nice just to spontaneously add a day in here or there. So with that, we'll end this episode here. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.